disclaimer up front. I will actually talk yet again, nearly exclusively about myself, about YouTube, and maybe one or two other social media platforms. And the video is kind of slow, because I'm slow today. I have to admit that the year started off interesting with a lot of plans, and how it is being a really not consistent person, literally one of those 1,000 plans came actually to reality. I started off with a free preset in my new studio place. I will talk about the studio place at the end of the video and explain some things, so please stay tuned till the end of the video if you have the nerves for it. And yes, a free preset I gave away, I still give it away on my website. A few people actually use it and they find it kind of okayish. It's not the greatest invention since sliced bread, but it's decent, I think. Yeah, vlogs, they didn't really, cut the meat, do you call it like this? I still like to do them. I call them walkies. One day, I call them like different things. I still do them from time to time. If they are not really interesting, I talk about other things, but maybe I will incorporate it more next year. But as I said, plans. You make them, and 90% of them, you lose them. And this was the first time at the beginning of the year I noticed that, rage baiting is working, or clickbaiting. Like, the most views I got on a talking head video talking about Canon RF mount and lenses, third-party lenses for Canon, and that got the most views and comments and interaction. And this is like a thing I noticed at YouTube and everything else, even on Threads, where I kept my first kind of viral post with 2,500 likes, was like rage baiting, talking about shit algorithm, talking about brands not doing stuff photographers want them to do, everything like that. And I still struggle with that topic, that such things get the most clicks. But that's a me problem. This won't change in 2026. I think this will even get worse. But I still will put in the work for like big personal projects that get like 18 likes like my last video. I think I made some interesting videos still in the process, some less interesting videos. I try to keep up with the process. I had 2024, like I released a video every Saturday, then every week. I kind of lost track on that on purpose, because it was quite a pressure, and my 2025 year was actually kind of stressful in terms of I spent a lot of in rehab and doing stuff for my health. I even haven't worked at my regular job for the whole year basically because of health issues like migraine, hypochondriac issue, mild depression. You're a beautiful bird, and I talk to you. I can't turn the camera, but there's a really beautiful bird looking at me right now. Hi. I focused on that. I will start working in a completely different job at the beginning of next year. I will not talk about it now, but say it like this. My creative work will exclusively be now in my own hands, and I will do a completely different thing for a company next year because of those issues with being your hobby, your job, and everything else the same. Yeah, probably my best video this year was like, best performing video was that I made prints. I still have the prints online. This was a nice video. I got a lot of nice feedback. One of my prints even went to London. I come from Augsburg, Germany, so that means a lot to me that I know my work is coming around the world, kind of, at least the Western world. Which is not the whole world. Then I started a vlog, which was really underperforming, but it was nice to do it. I did my own, like Casey Neistat thing in a small way. It turned black and white for no obvious reason someday. I posted a video every day for a whole month on my second channel, which is now inactive, but you still can watch it over there. And yes, it was a nice experience, quite stressful. This is quite a lot of work went into that, and it made a lot of fun. Nobody watched it, and I made even a video about it, and you see the whole topic of me this year with I got way less views on my channel this year because I made way less review stuff which got clicks. And one experience I made this year, if you want to have clicks, you have to make videos about topics that are quite actually right now. Like there's a new camera coming out, make a video. Buy it, make a video. If you have a budget channel like me, you can't buy like the newest gear all the time because of money and everything else, and I kind of have my own anti-capitalistic opinion on that you don't have to have always the newest gear and not the newest phone and not the and that you only buy the gear you need. Or if you have fun with it, do your own thing. Like, there is no right in this wrong world, to be honest. But yeah, what I want to say is, I personally don't have the resources to do it like this. If you have the resources, that's good. I did an EDC video. This was nice, always nice. I embraced my EDC side definitely more this year. My crafty side, my studio turned into more like a workspace than a photo studio. I liked it very much. Yeah, I embraced my inner child. No, I didn't. But I embraced definitely a lot more things this year with not working and healing. What I really do actually like about this year was I was embracing much more myself. I went on much more small trips where I took my camera with me, my girlfriend and the dog, and I had a lot of fun. And I didn't connect that fun to numbers on YouTube. I did my biggest project yet. First time I worked with a fellow photographer, which was such a nice experience, and I embraced a lot of really, really good things. And I will continue with that. YouTube is my hobby. I really like it, even if the numbers are going down. My view on myself and my creative process is going up. I really like that. And 2026, I will probably focus a lot more on my actually voluntary work. Not photography wise, but my studio is part of a building which is rented by a voluntary association for like art and stuff like that, and culture. It came this year at the end of the year that I'm now an executive, like I am the head of this voluntary association, which comes with a lot of work, a lot of challenges, a lot of stuff to do and care about. I will get a second room where it's actually not my room, it's like a practice space for bands. I will put up there, and I will put a lot of work into this, because this means much to me. Culture and community means a lot to me, and I will actually work quite a lot for that in 2026, I hope. And so the YouTube channel is still my hobby, making music is still my hobby, but now I combine it with this voluntary work, and I will actually work again in a completely different field. I will actually work at a hospital again, and I'm really looking forward to that. It has nothing to do with photography. That was my 2026 recap. 2 years on YouTube. What should I say? To go there to the 2 years on YouTube is like my process changed, my view on YouTube and social media changed, because that changed quite a lot. I will stay on YouTube. It's a hobby for me. It's a nice hobby. Yeah. Thank you very much for viewing videos of me and me talking to a camera for like 20 minutes straight. And yes, really looking forward to next year on YouTube. 3rd year. Let's do this. You can like, comment and subscribe if you want to. Until the next video. Goodbye.